Hi, welcome to my cabin stay weekend vlog, I guess. So I didn't film an intro at home because I was really busy this morning packing. I was also just really exhausted, so I slept in a little bit because I've just been going all week. But I'm here, I'm at the cabin. It's so cute. It's just like a little one room with a bath and it's so adorable. It's actually behind the host's like personal house. They have a really cute stepping stone. I think that was the door locking. They have a really cute stepping stone like path that leads back here, and I'm on the water, so that's really fun. So I have to unpack some food that needs to go in the fridge. Everything else I'm probably just gonna keep like tidy in the corner. And I think I'm gonna throw on some sweatpants, get cozy, and then after I do that, I'll give you like a cute little tour, which will take 2 seconds because like I said, it's one room. But after the inside tour, I'm gonna show you the outside, which is where I'm really hoping to get a lot of reading done. It was a little buggy, but I came prepared. I brought some bug spray and I brought some incense, which is like citronella, so mosquitoes don't get me. So I can put that next to me outside. They have chairs and a bench and stuff. You'll see that shortly, but I'm really excited. I do feel just like a tad guilty because my poor child was sobbing hysterically when I said goodbye. They had to drop me off because we were buying a new car and it got delayed. So instead of being able to drive myself, Kyle and Riley dropped me off. So unfortunately I wasn't able to just like say bye quick at home and then skedaddle before he got sad. And it's also past his dinner time, so I think he's just tired and overwhelmed and wants me to stay home, but he'll be okay. He's with Kyle. He's in good hands. Yeah, my plan is to get cozy, give you guys a little tour. I think there's some 24-hour reading sprints going on right now in Allie from With Allie's Discord. I'll link Allie down below if you don't know her. She's so funny. Love her. And so I think her mod is gonna run like 24-hour sprints on Discord, so that'll be perfect so I can get some good reading done this weekend. This is the front door. There's a curtain so I can shut it at night. You're getting a little sneak peek of the back, but I'm gonna turn this around and show you the inside. It's really cute. Directly in front of the door we have a table. That's my sandwich, don't mind that. This door here is the bathroom. Cute kitchen, you know, small but functional. They had water in the fridge already for me, which I had no idea they would do that, and that's so sweet. So I actually brought my own water. But yeah, there's some other coffee and stuff in there. They got plates and whatnot, everything like that. Little shoe area. There was instructions right there. I moved them. I lost them. Where'd they go? Oh, I left them over there. I want to read them. Or like a little welcome guide, not instructions. That was here, and I think that might be like a guest book. And then if you turn to your left, hey, over here is the cute little bed. I just threw my luggage here on this side, and that's where I'll sleep. I brought my kitty blanket from home in case I want to read outside and it's too cold. And then if you look at the bed and turn around, look how cute this little sitting area is. I think that's a blanket. And then they also have an enormous TV for me. On this side, there is a big slider that doesn't open, but look at this. It's a little foggy. The glass is definitely dirty on the other side, which is fine. But look, I'm like literally not even like 8 feet from this canal. And there's like somebody's house over there, somebody's dog. And then the other window to my left is the outside. So I'm gonna go out there and show you guys that. So that's the driveway where I parked. And there's this cute path that comes around and wraps around. There's little lamp poles all the way down the path, and it made me feel like I was coming into Narnia. I had this cute little carriage to bring my stuff since it's such a long walk. I'm just trying not to record their house, but look, the path leads down here, comes up to the deck. That's the front door. And then my view, oh, stunning. There's also so much wildlife. I've already seen like 4 squirrels, lots of birds as you can hear. They have this gorgeous little outside area so I can sit with my coffee here in the morning. It is so nice here. The water's like so calm, but I wonder if maybe I'll see some ducks at some point. I don't know if ducks live by here, but that would be so fun. I can't wait to sit here and read later. But yeah, this place is really cool. It's like in their backyard, but it's like it's so far away from their house that it definitely feels private, and it's so quiet here. Like I can't hear anyone. It's also very cool. It's very shaded from all these trees. So much shade and so many trees. My son asked me why I was gonna stay in the forest. He said, "Mommy, you're living in a forest this weekend." But this place is so beautiful. Oh my god. There's the window so I can see like this beautiful view on the canal from inside. Like it's just gorgeous here. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Yeah, stunning views. Again, like their house is off to the left, so I'm like, I don't want you to, like, you know, trying to have some privacy here, but it's beautiful. Obsessed with the lamppost. It's so cute. Some cute little flowers. Honestly, my favorite part so far is that there's just so many squirrels. Like, you know that if there's squirrels around, that means it's a nice peaceful place. Okay, I'm outside. The first book I'm gonna read is You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight. I left the cover at home because I didn't want to accidentally rip it in my travels, and it's nice out. It's definitely cool, which is great. I'm cozy in my sweater. The crickets, the birds chirping. It is so peaceful. There's also fish like jumping out of the water occasionally, which startles me a little bit because it's kind of loud, but like, you know, it's not a startle. Like, it's fish. It's whatever. They're just crazy, but I'm so cozy. There's my little cabin. You can see the bed from here. It's my door. This is so fun and I love it so much so far. Having a blast. I saw in the guest book, because I read a couple of the entries, that in the morning the sunrise like comes up here and like lights up the canal, so that's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna try to wake up early enough to see the sunrise tomorrow, or maybe I'll just stay up all night. I don't have to be a mom tomorrow, so maybe I'll just stay up really late. This is so fun. I'm so excited. But yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit right now before it gets too dark, and then tomorrow I'll go, like, I'll walk down the path a little bit, turn around, and then like walk back this way and get some pretty b-roll for you because it's really pretty back there. Oh my god, I just saw a squirrel. But yeah, this is great. I'm having a great time. I haven't been here that long, but I'm loving it so far. I ate a sandwich earlier. It was a tiny sandwich, but good enough to hold me over, and then I might eat again in a little bit because I brought some leftovers with me. That is like one of my favorite meals that we always make. And yeah, there's also like not a lot of bugs. I kind of expected it to have a lot of mosquitoes because it's by the water, but so far I haven't seen a single one. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself. But yeah, they had cushions out when I got here, but I sat on it and it was like just a little moist, so I might just put them away because I don't even mind like just sitting on the wicker. Like, it's still comfy to me, so I might just put those away so they don't get wet again. But yeah, this is really awesome. There's fish. This is great. I wonder if a squirrel will come up to me if I'm like sitting here quiet. Do you think a squirrel will walk by me? I'm also waiting for Kyle and Riley to call because he said he was going to call me before he went to bed, but they're having movie night tonight, so that probably won't be like another hour. And I also forgot my tripod at home, so I was going to get some like time lapse of me reading, but I can't really do that now, which kind of sucks. But whoops, you live and you learn. As you can see, it's dark out now. I was reading. I can see like just enough to read because the light's behind me, which is nice, even though it's super dark out. It's a little chilly, which is nice, but I read something super funny, so I wanted to tell you. Well, first of all, there's a character in here named Kyle. So on my weekend away from my husband named Kyle, I'm reading a book about a man named Kyle. So the main character is texting Kyle, and she was like, hey, did you try to scare me earlier after like everybody left? And he's like, no, I wouldn't do that. Is this job getting to you? And she's like, I'm the final girl. I'm not gonna die. And then she texts him again and says, Jamie Lee Curtis is the ultimate final girl, right behind Neve Campbell. Michael Myers can choke. I think like the texting in here feels really like legit. You know, like sometimes authors kind of overdo the corniness of like young adults texting like, hello other fellow young people, but this one feels like modern and like real and accurate to texting. It's not like over the top. It just feels like two people chatting, which is nice. So I'm about 12 pages in. It's getting pretty dark. I might head inside. I kind of want to read out here in the dark, but I don't know. It's a little chilly. It's not scary out here, but there are definitely some like squirrels and stuff about. So I don't know. They keep snapping twigs, which is causing me to be like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And there's fish in the water, but I also think there's frogs because I saw something leap out of the water earlier and it did not look like a fish. I'm just assuming it's a frog. So I realized I never told you what the book is about that I'm reading. So I'm starting with You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight. And this book is essentially about a girl who is like the final girl at this like performative, scary camp thing. So people like pay to go and do this experience at Camp Mirror Lake, and the staff that works there and the actors, like all this stuff, they fake kill other staff members and they have like fake weapons and all this shit, blah, blah, blah. And it just sounds like a good, like, cheesy in like a good way kind of like setup for this story. So I think what the premise is that the main character, whose name is Charity, we follow her as she's working at this camp, and I think that after one of their performances they like go to look for some of the cast members who are missing, and they find out that they're dead, and then there's like an actual serial killer on the loose, and so it's like a slasher at a camp, and I'm so excited. I'm still only like 12 pages in. I just had updated you guys, came back in here to get cozy because it was getting like a little chilly out here. Also, when I came in, I think there might have been like a beetle on my shoulder because there's a bug flying around in here now. So I'll have to kill that at some point, and which is fine, whatever. There's flies in my house right now because I let in some of them earlier when I was taking out the trash, you know, it happens. It's not the place's fault by any means. So I came in, I found where the coffee filters are so I can make coffee in the morning, and I'm going to see if I can get on YouTube on this TV and put on some ambiance because it is like so quiet in here. And after living with a 5-year-old for the last 5 years and also a man for the last 8 years and 2 cats for the last 8 years, like there's just noise all the time. So it's like so quiet that it's just a little bit eerie. It was nice and quiet outside too, but like there were a lot of crickets, birds chirping, like I could hear squirrels running around. So it was nice out there. It had a good natural ambiance. But now that I'm inside, I might see if I can find like a crackling fire one, or maybe like a lake one since I'm near some water, which is also really ironic because I was reading. I was reading outside, and the camp is called Camp Mirror Lake, and Charity was describing the lake, and she said, oh, like the surface is black, calm reflection, like a mirror reflecting the moon in the sky. And I looked to my right, and the canal was black and calm and reflecting like the sunset and the trees and like a mirror. And so I was like, oh my God, this book is like 3D. I'm like in it. I'm glad I decided to start the book outside because the natural ambiance of me being in the woods while they're at a camp in the woods for like that first kind of like introduction to it really like kind of put me in that setting, and it was great. So I'm gonna read a little bit more in here. It's early. I don't know what time it is. I'm filming on my phone. Yeah, so I'm gonna read more. I need to wash my face. I have makeup on from earlier, so I need to wash my face, get cozy, find some ambiance, and then I have some snacks I can make. I think I'm gonna make, well, I have leftovers I could eat because I didn't really eat much earlier, so maybe I'll eat like a second dinner. I'm a hobbit today. Maybe I'll have second dinner before I have some snacks. I brought some candy with me, some of my son's pre-Halloween candy that was gifted to him from my aunt, but I also have like granola bars, stuff like that. I have a lot of coffee. I brought a lot of iced coffee with me. I could also have a spiked Arnold Palmer with me. I have 3 of them actually. So I don't know if I want to drink them tonight or tomorrow night. Maybe I'll have 1 tonight and save 2 for tomorrow. That could be the move. That could be the move. Yeah, so I'm gonna get cozy and then get back to reading. Okay, I washed my face, ate some, like a little bit of dinner, not a lot, but I just had a little bit of leftovers. And Katie Colson, who I am a Duchess Patreon of, is doing which way? Surprise reading sprints. I have a bowl of Halloween candy. I brought my blankie from home and a toy from Riley so I don't forget him. That's what he said. I need to bring a toy so I don't forget him. And I'm just vibing. I have ambiance on the TV, like a cabin by the lake, which is perfect. I spilled food on my shirt when I was eating, so I'm about to change my shirt. I brought 4 other t-shirts because I know I'm a slob. So I'm gonna change my shirt, get back to reading. I'm also gonna go crack open a cold one for my reading night, and then tomorrow I'm gonna make breakfast and just try to read again all day. Okay, maybe reading a scary book alone in a cabin by a canal in a wooded area wasn't my best idea. I swear to God on my son's life, I heard the doorknob jiggle. There's like a deadbolt that has a passcode on the outside, and it's the last 4 digits of my phone number. So like they can't open the deadbolt, but I swear I heard the doorknob jiggle. And luckily I locked the doorknob also. The directions say like don't lock the doorknob when you leave, because then like I don't have the key for the knob to get back in. Oh, Katie's friends are over. Because then I won't have a key to get back in. But since I'm sleeping in here, I locked the doorknob also. And I also just went and got my knife out of my purse to keep it with me, because now I'm terrified. And then I heard, like, it wasn't like a aggressive jiggling. It literally just sounded like it moved once. And then my heart stopped and I was like, what is that? And I was just listening. And then after a minute, I heard like a tink on the glass. I'm really just like gonna assume it's like a squirrel or something. I also had turned off the outside light because I don't know like if they can see it from the main house, and I was trying to be polite and like turn the lights off out there so it wasn't like as for them. But I turned that light right back on. I'm not trying to die here. I'm not supposed to die tonight, you know what I'm saying? So now that my blood pressure is going, I'm gonna finish my drink. I'm about 50 pages into You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight. I think this was a good book for me to pick to kind of like binge, because I want to read the whole thing. I would like to get at least like 80% through tonight so I can finish it in the morning and then start a new ebook after that. So this is like really compulsively readable. It's definitely fast paced. I'm about 60 pages in. I think I said 50 earlier, but I'm 60 pages in, and something like scary just happened that wasn't part of the game, and that situation kind of like is resolving at the moment. But I think after that it's gonna like, you know, shit's about to come back around and get a little spicy, a little scary. So I'm looking forward to that. I might end up playing an all-nighter because now I'm terrified to go to sleep here. It's a good thing there's coffee here. I'm gonna need it. Wish me luck. Bye. Okay, I'm not gonna give spoilers for You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight. I'm 62 pages in now. I just wanted to say there's a sheriff called Sheriff Lillard, and I'm pretty sure that that's a Matthew Lillard Easter egg. Matthew Lillard is like a horror king. He's in so many horror movies. He was in a movie called 13 Ghosts, which scared the ever-living daylights out of me as a child. And I think he's also in, is it Scream? I'll put it here if I can find it. But he's in a lot of things actually. Yeah. And I feel like he doesn't get enough appreciation. So I loved that little Matthew Lillard, I guess homage. Okay, it's like 11 p.m. I think I'm gonna try to go to sleep soon. I just brushed my teeth to stop myself from snacking on candy, because then I will never sleep and I'll get a stomach ache. I have a door in front of the chair. Nope, I have a chair in front of the door. So that's making me feel a little safer. I haven't heard any noises since that initial first one. I'm really just gonna assume it was like a squirrel like touching something outside, or maybe a big bug that kind of flew into the window, because I thought I heard like the doorknob creak but it didn't move, and then I heard like a tink on the window, like a tink. So even though it was a little scary, I think it'll be fine. I do have a knife. I'm gonna sleep with it directly next to me, so if I hear anything I can just wake up and whoosh, grab it. I haven't made any more progress in my book because I got scared and had to stop. However, I'm gonna go read a little bit more. I think I'm on like 65. I would love if I get to page 100 before I go to bed, because then I only have 120 pages to read tomorrow in the morning, which I could easily do, and then I can start A House with Good Bones. I have ambiance on the TV here. I have a Gavin Reads It All video on my iPad to try to have like company, like virtual company to make me feel better. Katie's sprints ended like 20 minutes ago, so I needed I needed to pretend I was on sprints with someone else to make me feel less alone in the woods. Yeah, so maybe I'll update in the morning. Okay, bye. Good morning. It's like 7:16. I think sunrise is supposed to be at 7:22. So I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'm going to open the curtain and see if I can watch the sunrise over the water. I think it might be a little too chilly for me to go outside and drink coffee out there. But I can try. I do have a sweatshirt, so. This bed is not the comfiest, guys. I'm not gonna lie. But it's fine, you know, like I don't live here, so I can survive for one more night. Last night was a little spooky to sleep, but I put on Gavin's like 10-hour reading sprints that he did for Spookopoly a little while back, and I put the volume down pretty low. Just to have background noise while I was sleeping. And then I also slept with that lamp on. I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm 34 years old and I'm a fucking scaredy cat. I see the sun peeking through the trees over there, so I'm gonna get dressed. And by get dressed, I mean put on a sweatshirt. I'm gonna put on a sweatshirt, go pee, and investigate the coffee situation. And then I need to read. I'm on page like 90, I think. So I'm a little bit under halfway, which is fine because I only read I got here at like 4 o'clock yesterday. No, that's a lie. I got here at like 4:45 yesterday. And then I got settled, unpacked some stuff. I didn't read until like 6:30. I read outside at 6:30 for a little bit, and then I came in, had some dinner, and then I read while watching Katie's sprints. So I didn't like read like a super long time yesterday, but getting almost halfway is pretty good. Okay with the progress so far, and I'm confident I will finish You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight by hopefully like 1 p.m. would be great, and then I can start A House with Good Bones after that.
Hello, friend. I have no food for you. Sorry. Sorry, bud. My friend went away. Oh my gosh, he made noise. Wait, where is he? There you are. You're adorable. I have no food for you. Sorry.
You good? The squirrel hates me. Okay, so I got dressed, and by got dressed, I mean I put on a bra and some shorts and brushed my hair a little bit. I have only 70 pages left of You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight. I'm definitely enjoying it. It took a turn I wasn't expecting. It's definitely slashery, but there's a little element I wasn't expecting. I won't say because I feel like it will spoil, but it's definitely intriguing. And it's set at a camp by a lake in the woods, and I'm here in like a little cabin by a canal in the woods. But yeah, the atmosphere is for sure like really vivid because I feel like I'm there, and I am having a good time. I'm a little bit behind schedule. I wanted to finish this by 1, and I think it's like maybe 12:15, so I don't think that will happen. I diddle-dollied a little bit this morning, getting out of bed because it was chilly, but I'm gonna power through, I think, and finish this before I let myself eat lunch because I'm not like super hungry. I had a good breakfast, so I'm gonna read this, hopefully read it out here. It was a bee earlier, so I went inside for a bit, but it didn't really bother me. I think I just wanted my coffee. I had coffee out here, but I'm just not trying to get stung because I didn't bring Benadryl with me. So, oh my god, there's a family taking a walk together. There's 2 kids on scooters and a mom with a stroller and the daddy. That was really cute. It's so sunny, but I'm actually like backwards in my chair because I didn't want the sun behind me when I was filming this clip. So I'm gonna read, and I'm just chilling. It's so peaceful out here. I wish my neighborhood was this quiet, but I live on a freaking main road, so it's just so loud all the time. So I've been reading outside for like the last 30 minutes. And I filmed a little read with me, like just silent ambiance video, and 2 ducks landed in the water right next to me while I was reading, and it was magical. One's a mallard and one's just like a brown duck. I don't know what those are called. Are they both mallards? Are the females brown? Because the men are usually more colorful to attract the ladies. But it is so windy. It's like so nice. Like I'm freezing, don't get me wrong, but it's really nice. Rude, I'm talking. It's so windy and the trees have been dropping leaves and acorns on me while I'm reading. I had like a pine needle land in my hair and it was like sticking up. It was so funny. Oh my god, the ducks are so cute. I think it's definitely like a male and a female. They're just swimming together. Little cute couple. Oh my gosh, it's so nice out. It says that it's like 70 today here in Virginia Beach, but because of all the shade from all these trees and the wind from the water, because the ocean is like right, like I'm on the canal here and the ocean is like maybe like 8 miles that way. Probably even less than that. It's probably like 4 miles. It's close. So it's a very cool breeze. So it's so comfy to just like sit and read. I have shorts on. I kind of wish I had pants on, but it's not cold enough where I'm like shivering. But I love the sound of the wind rustling through the leaves. And some people were doing yard work earlier, but they're like so far away that it was nice and quiet. I wonder if the ducks will swim behind me while I'm talking. That would be really cool. Oh, there they are. Oh my gosh, duckies. They're the ducks swimming together in love. There they are. They're so cute. I love duckies. I said yesterday too, I was like, oh, I wonder if ducks will swim by. I'm so happy that they did. Oh my god, a third one. Where did you come from? Oh my god, there's 3. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. I'm living my best life. Oh my god, the way they just swam under that branch. I hope they ducked so they didn't hit their heads. Oh my god, are they gonna fight him? Leave him alone. He's not bugging you. Rude. It's been like this for a solid 2 minutes. Like, are you done? Thank you. My friend came back. He was just staring at me. Hello. Hello, friend. Hello. Hello. You're very skinny to some of the other squirrels I've seen here. They don't share their food with you? I finished You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight by Kaylin Bayron. It was really good. Oh my god, it was so fun, so fast-paced. The atmosphere was really creepy and shit was like insane near the end. There was one aspect that I didn't like love, but it quickly resolved itself, which is great. And then the ending had something happen that I didn't see coming. So it was really, really good, really solid. I'm really impressed. I think I'm gonna end up giving it like a 4.5. I'm gonna mull it over before I rate it on Storygraph, but it was really good and really creepy and it spooked me out. So for my next order of business, I think I'm gonna give my eyes a rest and I'm going to watch Scream, the 2022 one, because it just got added to Netflix, and I'm gonna do a little bit of Myrtle because I brought my puzzle book with me. I'm gonna just chill and give my eyes a break, and then it's like 3:40 now and it's 2 hours long, so I should be done by 6. And I think I might take a shower. I wasn't planning on showering here, but they have shampoo and conditioner in there. I just didn't want to travel with shampoo and conditioner because, you know, they explode really easily, but there's some in there. So I honestly might just take a quick shower. My hair looks really crazy from all the wind outside. So I might shower and then put on my jammies and start my next book. So right now, watch Scream, play some Myrtle. Hopefully watching Scream doesn't give me nightmares. And then I'll let you know when I pick up my next read. Did I scare you? I showered, as you can see. I'm feeling much better. I think I'm gonna take this off here in a second, lotion my face, and then maybe go read outside a little bit just while the sun is setting, because I think it sets at like 6:30, which is in like 20 minutes. So gotta go enjoy my last sunset on the canal. Tomorrow I have to leave, which means I have to get up a little early because I'm supposed to tidy up a little bit before I go. I'm supposed to like put all the linens in a bag and stuff and make sure I get all my food and trash out. So I'll wake up early and do that. But that's tomorrow's problem. Tonight I'm gonna start A House with Good Bones. My Kobo, I don't have it on my Kobo just yet. It's over there waiting for me. But I'm gonna read House with Good Bones, and I don't think I'll be able to finish it all of tonight. I'm gonna try really hard though. I did get distracted a lot last night because I was just on sprints with someone and being like silly goofy, and then I got scared, so I stopped reading. I'm gonna try not to let that happen tonight. I'm like 99% sure it was squirrels that I heard, because when I was reading out there earlier, they were like causing a ruckus and like throwing shit. So I definitely think it was them. So I think tonight I won't be as scared, which is good. I say that now, and I'll let you know in a little bit when it's dark. All right, I'm gonna go take this off, clean my face, and go outside. I think I just saw the homeowner. He saw me recording myself. This is awkward. Actually, he probably didn't because he's really far away, but I saw him walk by. Let's pretend we're on FaceTime. Yeah, I'm having a good time. Yeah, I leave tomorrow. Yeah. At 11, so. Yeah, Kyle's gonna pick me up. All right. Sounds good. Talk to you later. Do you think it worked? Oh my god, he's still over there trying to vlog. Okay, I think he's inside. I'm updating to say that I put a spiked Arnold Palmer in here because I didn't want to be out here with the open bottle, because it's just a little bit like, there's some bugs. Like, it's not that bad considering I'm in the woods, but I didn't want them to get my drink. And I'm gonna start A House with Good Bones. It's like 6:30 right now. The sun is setting. It's like kind of dark, but I can still see. Like, it's not pitch black yet. It is just a mildly awkward because at night I can see directly down the path, and like they have a huge sliding glass door at the main house, and the path is long. Like, don't get me wrong, like I'm super far away and it feels like secluded. Jesus H Christ. I trapped you on my Kobo. So it feels like secluded, and I feel like I don't feel like I'm in anybody's way, but yeah, it's just weird because I can see, like if I look over there, I can see in their door, and I'm like trying not to. If I lean back a little bit, the house blocks it, the cabin blocks it. So like obviously I want to give them privacy. But I'm gonna listen to some nature sounds out here for probably like 20 minutes and then head inside because it's a little mosquito-y. And I like the squirrels, don't get me wrong, but I don't trust them to not sneak up on me in the dark. They're sneaky, they're up to no good. There's a squirrel back here in those bushes across the water that is just zooming. He's got the zoomies. The fish are also leaping out of the water like crazy, and every time it startles me because it'll be so quiet, and then I'll just hear splash, and I'm like, who's there? But it's just a fish. I looked it up. I was right earlier when I said that the brown one was a female mallard. So there were 2 male mallards and a female mallard here earlier, and then and I also looked up what kind of fish these are, and I think they're silver bass. They're not big, but they are definitely silver, because I saw the one that leapt out of the water earlier. It was like a foot in the air, and it was definitely silver. The sun was like glinting off of it, so I think that's right, because I looked up what fish can jump out of the water, like Virginia Beach, because that's where I'm at, and it said silver bass. So bass? No, I was right the first time. Also, I don't know if bioluminescence happens here, but there is a glowing lime green section of the canal down there. I'll turn this around in a second and zoom in on it, but yeah, crazy. I don't know what that is. Like, there's a light on that dock there, but the light is like, I can see where the light's reflected, and then there's just a glowing green spot. Like, that's not from the light, because I can see the reflection of the light. Is bioluminescence a thing in Virginia Beach? I thought that was only in like tropical places. Now I have something else that I need to look up. So I'm sitting here watching sprints on Sam's channel. I'll link her down below, and reading A House with Good Bones. And I'm not far in, so it's not very spoilery, but it says, don't buy hummus with the red lid. Evil. Meanwhile, I'm literally eating hummus with a red lid. That's insane. That's crazy. What are the odds? Good morning. It's 6:22. I'm making coffee and a bagel, and I'm gonna have breakfast quick and start tidying up the things that I need to tidy up. I need to leave here by 11. So I've asked Kyle to plan to be here at 10:30, which will give me 30 minutes to get my bags in the car and whatnot. But it's only 6:30, so my plan is to have breakfast quick, start doing the tidying up, and then get dressed and do some more reading. Last night I got to 22% of A House with Good Bones, and I'm really enjoying the writing style so far. This is my first ever Tea Kingfisher. I don't know if I said that before, but but so far the humor is right up my alley. It's subtle and sarcastic, and I feel like even though nothing overly scary has happened at this moment, it's definitely giving creepy vibes. And essentially, so the main character, Samantha, her mother lives in their childhood home, which used to belong to her grandmother. I think something goes wrong with one of Sam's archaeological jobs, and she has to find somewhere to live temporarily because her roommates had rented out her room, assuming she was going to be gone for a few months. So she goes home to live with her mom at their old grandma's house. And her grandma has been dead for 20 years, I think. But her mom is acting super strange. And I don't know what the synopsis of the book says, so that's all I'm going to tell you as far as plot. That's really all I know at this point. However, I will say that based on what we know up to this point, the grandma was a bitch. She was not really the best person. She was a racist and a misogynist and fatphobic and probably homophobic too. Let's just put that out there. But yeah, so I have a feeling I kind of know where the plot is gonna go, because it's giving me the setup, it's not it's predictable or anything, but it's definitely setting it up the right way. So I'm intrigued to keep reading that. My Kobo says I only have 4 hours left. If I were to read nonstop from right now till 10:30, I could maybe finish it before I leave here. However, I have to eat breakfast and do some cleaning up, so I'm not going to be able to read for 4 hours straight, but I'm going to do my damnedest to get as close to the end of this book as I can before I leave here. If I didn't diddle dolly the first night here when I was scared, I would have been able to finish You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight sooner yesterday, so I could have started A House with Good Bones sooner, but it is what it is. I've been having fun. Even though I was scared that first night, it was fine. And last night I was significantly less creeped out, which is great. But yeah, I'm going to have breakfast, get cleaning, and then get back to reading.
Novel, for example, I feel like I would have expected to at some point get answers. But in novella format, it's just vibes. And I quite liked it. A few days. I was supposed to finish the graveyard shift on.
It's 7:25 now. I washed all of the dishes except the coffee cup I was using. My coffee's still inside. I drank half of it. And actually I've had 2 coffees, so I had a whole coffee and then I made a second one. And I'll probably heat that up and have a few more sips before I clean up the cup. But the sun is rising right now, so I wanted to come out here and do a little bit of reading before I go get dressed. So I stripped the bed, put all the linens in the linen bag except the towels, because I'm gonna wash my face and get dressed, and then I might wash my face, do my hair and makeup, because then I'll be more likely to film when I go home, because I need to film a November TBR. I'm behind schedule. Well, I'm not really behind schedule, but normally I would have filmed at home this weekend, but obviously I wasn't there to do that, and I forgot my tripod, or I would have filmed here, just in the cabin or even out here. But yeah, I can't film my TBR without the tripod, because I could have just edited in book covers, but I didn't have my tripod. I forgot. I literally brought everything, and the only 2 things I forgot was my tripod and some Q-tips. 2 important things, but that aren't super necessary. But yeah, that was a bummer. So I'm just gonna watch the sun finish rising. I brought my Kobo out, and I'm gonna read a little bit more of A House with Good Bones. I'm so sorry, this is not the best angle. It's very early, so I'm just trying to be quiet. There's fish already jumping in the canal. I can hear ducks. I hear little whats down the canal. I hope they come this way. I hope they come back towards me so I can see them before I leave again. but it is so quiet here. It is so peaceful. My neighborhood is not at all this peaceful. I live on a main road and I live near two factories, like a junkyard factory and then like a printing press. So it's just loud all the time where I live, and I'm absolutely gonna miss this just peaceful silence of like just nature. Listen, ready? Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's nice and cold also. I got my sweatshirt and my my black cat blanket that my friend Maggie gave me, I think 2 Halloweens ago, because I didn't have a spooky blanket, and she was like, no, we need to fix this. She sent it to me and it was so cute. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit. The sun's getting brighter. I hope it kind of like lights up the canal a little bit, you know, majestically. I don't want to leave. Well, I want to go home and see my family, but I wish that I could pick up my home and move it like into the middle of the woods. Is that a thing that I can do? Oh, I love the bird sounds. It's so nice here. I'm gonna miss it. This thing just made a noise like a dinosaur and scared the ever living daylights out of me. I don't know what it is, some kind of crane. It's beautiful, but scared me. It's gonna jump in the water. If you've ever played Elden Ring, the noise that it made sounded like those big birds in Caelid. Those giant ass death birds. This guy, whatever he is, still over there. He's just straight up vibing, man. He squawked, walked his ass over to the water, and now he's just hunched up, chilling in the breeze. We are a kindred spirit. So I'm actually at like the end, those rocks there, this is kind of like a loop. So this is actually the end of the canal, and it goes that way. And then this is the neighbor's deck, I'm pretty sure. And then there's a neighbor right here. I haven't heard anything from any of these neighbors, by the way. They're all so quiet. The only people I heard anything from was this house over here. They did some lawn work, but it was so quiet. Like, they're far enough back that it wasn't that bad. And I haven't heard a peep out of the host, who is down this path and then over there. So it's been lovely here. I've had a great time at this little cabin, and I think my crane friend is still over there by the water. There he is. He's just chilling. Just chilling. There's also a road right here, but maybe 2 cars have driven on it the entire time I've been here. And this is where that one family walked, where it was like the mom, the dad, and the 3 kids. But it's been so quiet. I think there's another house back there. Haven't heard a peep out of them either. I wonder if that's where the the family lived, because they walked down that way and came back. So such a quiet place, and I just love that it's like literally like the woods, but also like you're not that far from civilization. Like I'm definitely in the woods, you know, but also like there's a neighborhood right here, which is nice. So even though my first night here was spooky, it wasn't that bad really. It's 9 a.m. I am dressed for the day. I'm reheating my coffee from earlier. I'm gonna drink the rest of that and then read a little bit more. It's only 9. I told Kyle to be here by like 10:30, so I can pack the stuff from the fridge, because I don't want to pack that super early because it's gonna stay cold, so it doesn't go bad. However, everything else is done. Sheets are stripped and in the bag. Most of the towels are in the bag. I left the hand towel out in case I go potty. I can wash my hands after. All my pantry food is in the bags, ready to go. All the dishes are washed except my coffee cup. So I'm gonna drink my coffee cup, read a little bit more, wash my coffee cup, and then I might go outside and read a little bit more. It's only like 57 degrees and breezy, so it's quite chilly. I didn't shower, but I just kind of soaked my hair because I just showered last night and it was still like really soft from the shower. So I just wet it to be able to brush it and control it. Because if you know anything about curly hair, once you sleep on it, it's a mess. Going home is bittersweet because obviously I miss my son and I miss my husband, but man, am I gonna miss this view and the silence. It's really nice out here. I hope when we move, because we live in Virginia right now, and later this year we have to move to Tennessee. Either later this year or early next year we have to move to Tennessee. So I'm really trying to look for a house that's like in the woods, you know what I'm saying? It's peaceful. I love it. I thought I saw some new ducks out there. So let's see if we can go out there without scaring them. Oh, no. It didn't work. I scared them. So sorry, duckies. There they go. They're cute. They're cute like little black duckies. Why is it so long? It's been going for like 2 minutes. Thank God it's done now. There's no way it started over right as I was about to talk. I got it on camera. I thought it was done. Oh my God, I'll be right back. Y'all, it stopped. Like the second jingle stopped. And now it's just the gongs. It stopped and I was about to start recording again. Now it's just gongs. I shit you not, this church has been making noise for like at least the last 10 minutes. Like I get doing your little chimes or whatever when mass ends, like that's fine. But like they played the jingle twice, which is like 3 minutes long each. And now they're just tolling the bell. Like, are the British coming or something? Like, what's the deal? Okay. 12 minutes later, I think they've stopped. Did I jinx it? I have 4 hours of A House with Good Bones left. I have washed my last coffee cup. I put away the dishes. I put more things in my bags. Literally the only thing I have left to pack is the cold things in the fridge in my Kobo, which will just go in my purse. What time is it? You're on my phone, so I don't know. Let me look on my Kobo. It's 9:30, so I have exactly an hour to read as much of this as I can before Kyle gets here at 10:30, and then I pack up all the cold stuff and we skedaddle on out of here. So it says I have 4 hours left. I'm going to read as much as I can for an hour. I'm going to try to read fast. So hopefully by the time I leave here, it'll only say 2 hours left. And then I can finish it tonight, because I would love to like finish it and round out the weekend, having read both of my like cabin books and be done with that before Monday. That's the plan. I'm going to read. The canal is smelling a little extra salty at the moment because it is ocean water. Oh my God. And it reminds me of Rhode Island. It makes me feel like I'm at home. The ducks that I scared are like just down the canal a little bit, having a good time. So they've settled back down. I felt bad that I scared them though. And there's some crows hovering around, so I love that for me. Haven't seen my squirrel friend yet though. I hope he comes around while I'm reading so I can say bye. It's 10:20. I have 3 hours to go on A House with Good Bones. I'm 41% in. I'm really loving it. It's very much like building the tension so slowly, but the things that are happening are like giving me the heebie-jeebies, and I'm just like, oh my God, I can't wait to see like the climax, I guess, of like the whatever the creepy shit is gonna be at the end. I love Samantha. She is so funny. I hate bugs, but she's an entomologist, and even just the way that she is talking about bugs, or like, you know, bringing up bug facts and stuff like that, is like giving me a little bit of a new appreciation for them. I still hate them, don't get me wrong, but the little bug facts in here are so fun to learn about. And there's vultures in here as well, which are interesting. There's a vulture named Hermes, and he's an interesting bird. I don't want to say too much because it is a short book and I don't want to like spoil anything, but being almost halfway through, I know that where I'm at right now, based on like the plot and how things have progressed, I know that like it's gonna get really good right now. Like it's about to get even creepier. And honestly, it's a good thing I read this during the daytime. I did start it last night in the dark, but I didn't get far enough in to have too much of the creepiness. It did have like a little bit of an eerie, unsettling vibe in the beginning, but it wasn't scary yet. And some of the things that have happened today, if I read those in the dark last night, I would have had to stay up all night. And yeah, so happy that I'm going home to finish the rest of this scary shit in a house with my husband, who can protect me if things happen to me. He is on his way right now. He should be here 10 to 15 minutes. And then I have to leave. I'm so sad. I've had such a beautiful time. It's so lovely out. It got really windy and really chilly, so I came in here for a little bit to read because my fingers were frozen on my Kobo. But oh my gosh, it's beautiful here. And just like the kitchen, like it's so cute and it's like so quaint and cozy. It's just really nice. Just a 1-bedroom, cute little cozy cabin. I've had a great time. I miss my son and I miss my husband, but man, this was great. And I definitely I feel like I needed this. I'm not really like a nature person at all, but I feel like connected to nature a little bit now. And just getting to sit outside and be with the trees and listen to the wind and like smell the salty canal and like watch fish jump out of the water was so cool. And the crane that I saw earlier was cool, and the duckies, and there were so many squirrels and so many crows. It just felt nice to kind of like be in nature and not be stressed out, because the entire time I was here I saw one bee. At my house there's fucking bees everywhere. It makes no sense because I don't have flowers. I can't garden. So why are they in my yard? I'll never understand. But it felt nice to be outside and not be like anxious because there were so many wasps around, or like scared that I was gonna get stung. There was one single bee. It sniffed my coffee and flew away. Like, what a polite little lady. Yeah, so it just feels good to kind of connect to nature in a way that like was calming to me, because I feel like I love like the woods in theory. I just hate bees and like bugs, but being in the woods, like they have so many other places that they would rather be than like near a human. Whereas like at my house, like I want to go outside and enjoy the cool weather sometimes, but like there's just so many wasps in my yard and I hate it. And there's so many spiders in my house. I'm literally in a cabin in the woods. I haven't seen a single fucking spider this whole time. Like what the fuck? I haven't seen a single one. Like why is my house the hot spot for spiders? Like go to the woods, go to a tree. I don't get it, but it was nice. But it's been so nice to be here and just like recenter myself a little bit with like nature and Mother Earth and just squirrels. There were so many squirrels. I haven't seen any this morning, probably because it's a little bit colder than it has been the last few days, but I'm kind of sad because my little squirrel stalker didn't come say goodbye to me. Anyways, since Kyle's almost here and he's like running a little bit late, I'm gonna pack up my cold shit. Where's the fridge? I'm gonna pack up my cold things in the mini fridge real quick and then maybe try to squeeze in one more chapter. Where's my Kobo? Squeeze in one more chapter of A House with Good Bones before I go home. Also, my husband's picking me up in our new car. So can't wait for that. That's exciting. I'll let you know. I'm sad to be leaving. Everything's all packed up. I just need to go pack the fridge. Well, since my husband is on his way and I will be leaving my beautiful cabin stay soon, I'm gonna give my outro here. And thank you so much for watching. I hope that the naturey sounds and the b-roll were as calming and relaxing to you as it was for me to be here. And if you've made it this far, leave the little cabin emoji and I will see you in the next one. Bye.